Hello, everybody. My name is Luchara, and this is Mad Games Tycoon 2, another episode of my console-focused Let's Play. My console's selling really well still, including the Luchara Vision Pro, which has been out for almost 10 years at this point. Um, it was a Tech Level 1 console. We revised up to Tech Level 2, so yeah, it's been out for a long time, but it's the best-selling console of all time at the moment. And, it's going to be for a while. Maybe the Game Boy gets there. Probably maybe the PlayStation 2 will definitely beat it. I think that's like 100 million, but yeah, we're doing really well. Currently making Zootopia Tycoon. Just started it. We have our programming team in training here. This is going to be our motion capture team. Motion capture team. Whenever that unlocks it's 4 years from now. So maybe I was a little get ahead of myself getting this team trained up. There's no research right now. We're currently console development team is not doing anything right now. Actually, my support team, I should probably get back to doing actual support. We're making this game better, of course. QA, my backup QA team is doing a game report. Marketing team is doing marketing. We lose 5 music points. That is fine. 5 points is not going to make or break us. Let's market this game back up. Should be at about 40 hype right now. Let's get that to 100. This is a Tycoon game, so it's probably not going to be amazing. We're not really good at making Tycoon games right now. Luchara's Punch-Out 2 is now off the market, made a cool 73 million and moved 1.75 million of my consoles, which is honestly kind of crazy. All right, backup development team. They just finished an add-on for our newest release, which is Biplane Battle 6. Selling okay. It is exclusive for just my newest console. So that kind of, puts a cap on profits. Racing is the trend right now. So let's improve my racing game, my most recent one, Luchara Racing 6, because that is selling really well. Ooh, the Super Nintendo has been announced. You can see in the background there. Super Luchara Brothers 5. This is the best-selling game of all time. 9.5 million sales. Did not quite get to the 10 million mark. Unfortunately, too bad. But it made 192 million and it moved 2.4 million of my consoles. That is kind of insane. That's kind of nuts. But yeah, Super Nintendo has been advanced, or has been announced. It's been advanced. All right, Tycoon Engine was licensed. Hopefully they use that to make games for my console. All right, so we got Unlucky, a sound person who doesn't take breaks. Definitely welcome to the team. So this is done, but I want to do a pre-release for the press at the very least here. Get that done. I'm not going to overhype it because I don't think this is going to be a 90% review score. I'm predicting high 80s. I might hit 90, but I'm predicting like 88, 89%, somewhere in that range. Most likely. Kind of game we're going to make next. We've done a racing fairly recently. RPG's popular, it's saturated though. But I feel like I haven't done an RPG in a while. Do I even have any in the market? Breath of the Dragon 6. And it's almost on, it's 71 weeks, so that's not going to be on the market much longer. Do I want to make that Tech Level 2 or 3? Let's make a Tech Level 3 RPG. So let's update the RPG engine. I think it's time. Oh, it might already be there. Yep, just one feature, so that'll be really quick. We'll get this. Ooh, look at the market dominance of this medium. People are going to start really using this, which is good. So yeah, because it's only adding one feature, it should not take long. And as soon as that's done, we will release this game, Zootopia Tycoon. There's another sound artist. This room is getting close to full, which is good. We can ship this now. Finish development. Self-distribution. Yeah, I'm expecting high 80s. Hopefully. Well, hopefully over 90, but I can't see it being lower than 85. 89%. All right, and this is something I haven't really looked at. Somebody mentioned it in the comments that a lot of my lower reviewed games have low gameplay. This one has low gameplay and low controls. Controls come from Tech Points, which comes from the mocap studio. I know it doesn't make sense for mocap to be controls, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And yeah, we're not getting a lot of points there. All right, so develop a game, sequel. RPGs, on the other hand, I don't think we've had an issue. Breath of the Dragon. Actually, let's do Fantasy Quester. Let's do Fantasy Quester 6. This is a pretty good IP as well. We have good RPG IPs for sure. RPGs, this is going to be manufacturer exclusive. No, sorry. It's going to be exclusive. Here we go. Just for Lucera system. Because it's tech level 3. We're getting pretty good at the tech level 3 ends and stuff, which is nice. Everything looks to be locked in here. What? Breath of the Dragon 3 or 6? Why did they say 3? I'm pretty sure that was a good review score. Can I look at the game report? Will that have the review score? Yeah, okay, so it's 98%. So we probably don't need... Can we see the review? Yes, we can. Yes, that had 98% gameplay. So this one we do not need to move these sliders. It's good for this one, but we will take a look. I think it's probably going to need to be AA sized. Yes, either that or I could cut 3 features, but I don't really want to cut 3 features. Perfect. So let's make this better. Let's actually blast through some quick commission work here. Get that done. Improve gameplay and some high quality sounds. Actually, they have commission work as well. So let's get through that. Here, let's immediately start polishing. There's only one game report. We don't really need the rush to do that. And let's hype this up to 100. And let's do a day 1 patch for the game we just put out, Zootopia Tycoon. Everything looks good. Any research to do? No. Any commission work here? Yes. Let's do that. All right, so we got to watch this room as soon as they're done. A bunch of bugs get added. That is fine. It is early enough in the process that we will squash those bugs in no time. So talented and lucky. Welcome aboard. High quality sounds. Let's go. Perfect. And one other comment that somebody made is they wanted to know how I'm trying to think of the word. They wanted to know how NPC games were doing on my consoles. Right? Like I know how my games are doing. So let's look at the Lucera Vision Pro here. 167 games. So this is sorted by units sold. So the green ones are mine. We got to go down, yeah, pretty far. But there is some that have done well. Like, you know, it's not like all mine are in the top. I mean, it's mostly mine in the top. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, the NPCs are moving some. This was for Lucera Pocket Pro, Lucera Vision Pro, PC, and the Nintendo. So they just went with like the biggest ones. Yeah, that seems to be the norm. Oh, they went with the Tabble too. Yeah, some NPC games are doing okay. And let's look at the new system, Lucera system. This is mostly mine. There's very few NPC games for this one. And then yeah, okay. And this one's at the bottom, but technically it's just came out. It'll climb. Same with this one actually. It just came out. So those should end up higher. Same with Karate Master 3. It's only been out for 11 weeks. Yeah, Super Lucera Brothers 5 is by far the best selling game of all time. I believe, if memory serves. Yeah, it's not that much. Ooh, wow, I did not really realize Lucera Racing 5 did that well. Like, there's these two are, I mean, Super Lucera Bros 5 is quite a bit better than Lucera Racing 5, but there's a big gap down to these games, right? That's a pretty distinct top 2, right? Which is fine. Just, I was going to say it's good. It's not actually good, but it's fine. All right, so holiday seasons of sales are about to skyrocket. Once again, I swept the awards as per usual. I just come to expect that now. Let's end automation here. And let's market these consoles up. Their hype's going down a little bit. There is one more music person. All right, so marketing campaign, console, Chera, Pocket Pro. That one's at 82 hype. Let's get that back to 100. Any research? There's not. All right, what do we want to throw an update at here? How is Zootopia Tycoon doing? Pretty good, actually. 72,000. It's pretty good sales. I'm happy with that. All right, so let's do special marketing for Fantasy Cluster 6. We will do a pre-release for the press, and we will do some overhype. Another engine was licensed. Good to see. Gotta love that. All right, so this is almost done. There is some bugs to work out too. Oh, still, overhype did not work. 80 to 100, though. That's what we want to see. This is our highest ever sound score. But you can see the technical points are lagging behind. Until we get the mocap studio, that's going to be the case, right? All right, so how are my consoles selling? Oh, so the Chair Vision Pro, it finally happened. Consoles hardware is outdated, increases production costs. So we're going to be pulling this off the market pretty soon, I would say. Not quite yet. We'll leave it on the market for a little while longer, but its time is limited. Let's just say. All right, so we want to polish this a little more. I think this is good. I think this will be fine. Next week, of course. There's not that many RPGs out there. It's not quite as saturated as I thought. 96, like I said last episode, anything over 95 is exceptional, and you gotta love those. Speaking of love and stuff, if you're enjoying this video, hit that like button. Helps me out a lot as a small YouTuber. So what do we want to make next? We just did a tech level 3 game, so this one's going to be tech level 2. So we can kind of just do it for whatever. We shouldn't have to update the engine. Simulation's pretty popular. We could do another racing game. Oh no, we already have 2 racing games. Gotta wait for Transport King 2 to get off the market. How much longer is this a trend for? 35 more weeks. Yeah, I'm thinking sim or maybe a sports game. Been a minute since I did a sports game. So, Chair Baseball 4. Maybe I should start putting the year in there instead of Chair Baseball. We'll go size A for now. We may have to bump that up. So this will be Sports Engine, manufacturer exclusive. I think at this point, every second game I'll do tech level 2 and 3. I'll alternate between 2 and 3. I was doing every third game tech level 3 previously. But I think with this console on its last legs, I don't really want to make too many games for it anymore. Okay, so let's look at the last game we did. The last sports game we did. This would be Chair Baseball 3. So it was 87% review. 20, 30, 10, 40 are the recommended. The review, yeah, okay, so this had low gameplay. So this is a case of a game where I think we should bump this up a bit. Put this down a bit, put this down a bit. Let's see if that helps. And let's look at the letters for this. See if where we can move the sliders to make this better. Pin the fan letter. They want more story. They want to be more casual. And it's too easy. And we'll put this down. And if you're thinking, wait, why would story be important for a sports game? That doesn't really track. And you're right, but there's a setting at the start of the game when you create the game where you can make these sliders random just to kind of give yourself some challenge because, you know, you can memorize the perfect sliders, right? I don't have them memorized, but you could. Okay, so 27 to 30, so we are just going to leave this size A. So I put them on random just to make the game a little more challenging. Because on normal difficulty, which is what I'm on, the game's pretty easy at this point with the amount of hours I've sunk into this game. Which is, I don't know off the top of my head how many hours it is, but it's a lot. Let's just say that. And I do apologize. I feel like I'm tripping over my words even more than usual this episode, but I'm recording late at night. I don't usually record late at night. I'm just going to attribute my poor speaking to that. I don't know if that's actually the reason, but That's what I'm going with. Oh yeah, sales are way up on the handheld. Ooh, 900,000. That's kind of insane. It's because of the extra hype we just gave it too, right? In addition to holiday season and okay, no, winning the Meta Game Awards only gives you 5% extra games sold, not consoles. Whereas the holiday season is 50% extra games and consoles, which is nice. So this is going to get a nice little hype boost here as well. And I should have been polishing with these folks all along. I wasn't. That's on me. My bad. Do an update for Fantasy Quester, which is selling pretty well. Pretty well considering it's exclusive for just one console. Oh, we got new graphics, modern 3D vector graphics, and we got anti-cheat. First game with anti-cheat. Oh, we got new genre, interactive movie. Let's grab this engine feature first, I think. All right, 70 to 90. We got some polishing we can do. We got some pre-release special marketing we can do. I mean, it's only my fourth sports game. You know, I'm not exactly a pro at sports games, so that's not really surprising that it's mediocre. Breath of the Dragon 6 is off the market. So that means, you know, this is the only RPG of mine that's on the market, which should help this one's sales a little bit. All right, so holiday season's over, but we did pretty well during the holiday season. We moved a lot of consoles, which is the important thing. So what do I need with this group? This is my secondary marketing team. Maybe get some more people up here. Biplane Paddle 6, go for another update? Sure. They should be updating, probably updating engines right now. What am I going to make next? It's going to be Tech Level 3, because the current game I'm making is Tech 2, right? I mean, I could do interactive movie, but I think I'd rather wait. Simulation? Let's do another sim game. It's been a while since I've done a sim game. I'm pretty sure this engine definitely needs to be updated to Tech Level 3. I'd be kind of surprised if it did need it. Oh, look at that. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, it needs it because of this, but I mean, oh, and it just needed that one other thing. So it was more updated than I expected it to be. Way more updated than I expected it to be, honestly. So we will continue to polish this until this engine is ready. Yeah, I got two marketing teams doing nothing right now. Research team is full. We don't need any more there. We could use some more up there, I guess. Let's look for game designer, specialist. We'll go efficient, automatic repeat. Okay. Down here, let's just maybe get a couple demos out. That one already is headed demo. What about Karate Master? All right, so yeah, we're just waiting for this engine to be done, and then we'll be able to put that game out and work on probably Loot Flight Sim 3 or 4, whatever it is. Transport King 2 is off the market. I could go racing game, I guess. Maybe I should do racing game next. No, we'll do the sim first. We'll do the sim game first. All right, so let's get this out. Self-distribution. It's only 70 to 90, but that's fine. Again, sports games are not my best genre, right? We're getting there, though. We're getting there. Should be fine. It's not going to be amazing, but hey, 88%. We'll take 88%. We'll take it. All right, so sequel, Sim, Loot Flight Sim 4. This is not a very lucrative IP yet, but it's getting there. It's getting close. If this game pops off, right, that'll change. It'll pop up. It can go up real fast. I find, generally speaking, the first 2 games or so, it's kind of capped at how much IP value you can really gain. But once you get up into your 3rd, 4th game, that's where, you know, if you have a game really pop off, you can gain a ton of IP value. All right, so those must go there. Everything else looks locked in. So let's look at the review. This might be another case where we need to turn the gameplay up a bit, right? All right, so Loot Flight Sim 3 was a 92% review score. The gameplay was the low thing. Now, I think this is just a quirk of the way the game calculates reviews. I think. Because, like, if you look, gameplay is not supposed to be important, right? Only 10%. It's the lowest of all these values. But with that said, let's turn it up a bit at least. Maybe even just 10%, right? Couldn't hurt. 30 of 30. Do I want to make this double A? Yeah, let's just stick with A. Yeah, I'm going to stick with A. That should be fine. I don't think it needs to be double A. Hopefully a new feature doesn't come through midway through. I know there was commission work there I could do. Let's do the commission work here instead. Get through that. Commission work here. And let's market with the marketing team. That's kind of what they do. Wow, they went through that commission work fast. That was ridiculous how fast they got through that. All right, day 1 patch for Luchair Baseball 4. Yes, please. This team's a little smaller. It takes them a little longer, right? To get through the commission work, but they do get through it. Ooh, Luchair Baseball 4 is selling pretty well, actually. Better than I expected, if I'm being honest. I guess it is for three systems, right? 3 consoles. All right, so let's get this interactive movie. So next game, I'm going to do one more racing game. It'll be Tech Level 2. So I don't need to update any engines for that. Let's get Fantasy Quester another little boost. All right, so we got a game designer for this room. Perfect. Welcome aboard. RPG engine was licensed, made 200K. Money is kind of irrelevant at this point, largely. I mean, we have $3.8 billion in the bank. 80 to 100. That's good. That's what we want to see. I mean, our last one was what? 92? So it doesn't take much to improve on that, right? Actually, I'm even gonna overhype this, I think. I think it'll be hopefully to be 95 plus. As long as it's 95 plus, I feel like, assuming overhype works, but I don't think our people will be upset about it, right? As long as it's decent. That's the second time I picked up a desk from that room. Overhype didn't go through anyway, so it doesn't matter. So free update for Biplane Battle 6. Uno Karate Master's selling pretty well. Let's see if we can keep that rolling. All right, so I'm going to make another racing game here. It's going to be Tech Level 2. This might be my last Tech Level 2 game. And if it is, once I've officially moved on to Tech Level 3, that's when I pull the Luchair Vision Pro off the market, right? I figure. Should be the plan. Or do I want to make an interactive movie? Oh. At any rate, I'm going to finish this self-distribution. Come on, 95%. My 5th simulation game, so I am getting pretty good at making those, which is always helpful. All right, 95%, and the gameplay value did go up, so maybe I do need to play with those sliders a little more. Maybe it's not just a quirk of the review system. But it does say that gameplay is the least important thing, right? But anyway, it's a good game. That's all that matters. That's the important thing. And yeah, so racing game, sequel, Transport King 3. Not much of an IP yet, but we got to start somewhere, right? And we're going to use the racing engine, manufacturer exclusive, all 3. Yeah, it's almost time to put the Luchair Vision Pro to bed, I think. It's getting to that point. So let's do the same thing here. Let's put a little more gameplay in. Let's take the graphics sound down a little bit. 27 to 30. So yeah, we do not need to make this double A. I don't think I did. Did I do any double A games this episode? Oh, the RPG must have been double A, right? Yeah, but I think the rest of them were only size A, which is fine. Once we get a couple more features come through here, they'll all be double A, right? Except for like Eco Sims, which will stay A for a while. And let's polish. And let's mark it as one does. Not that game, though. This game. But yeah, the old Chair Vision Pro. It did well. I mean, it's the best-selling console of all time for now. So yeah, I'm gonna miss it. Although the Chair Pocket Pro is coming for it. It's 10 million behind, but it'll probably, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Once I make a Tech Level 3 handheld, I might not leave it on the market. But it's funny, like look how much money this one made, $1.1 billion because the price. It's because of the pricing that I did, right? Like this one is set at $14 profit. This one's set at only $3 profit. So even at a $3 profit, I still made 191 million off of it. It's kind of insane, right? Kind of nuts. All right. See how good this racing game is going to be. More engine stuff coming through. There's another person for this room. Well, let's do an update for Roots Fight Sim 4, which is selling how well? Okay. It's selling okay. That's the important thing, I guess. Yeah, we're going to pass on you, actually. And once this is done, let's make an interactive movie engine. Develop new engine. We will include the best Tech Level 2 stuff. I don't know if I'm actually going to use it, but the AI might want to use it, right? So it'd be good to have. Interactive movie, share system. Call this movie engine. Yeah, we'll put it up for sale, but for not much profit because we just want to get it out there. Oh, we got advanced 16-bit sound. Of course, as soon as you start working on a new engine feature comes in that you didn't get to include because that's just how it works. Anyway, I believe that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my Discord. There's a link in the description down below. Also, a link to my Patreon. Any support would be greatly appreciated. Most importantly, though, be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.